Welcome back, everyone. Today I want to talk about the 5 things I have learned about selling knives online. And this is, again, selling used knives on the secondary market. I don't sell new knives. I do have a retailer that loans stuff in from time to time, and I do kind of promote those, but I don't sell those, right? This is about secondary market, used knives, and what I have learned doing that. And this will apply to watches also, because I have sold some used watches. So all of these apply to this. And I think really these are universal truths, I'm going to say, for selling any used item on the secondary market. Number 1, I have learned you always need to write a good and accurate ad. Be thorough. Explain any issues that there might be. For instance, this knife is for sale, actually, and there are some scuffs here from, some scratches there. So I would point that out. I would maybe do a video if you can. But I would write up anything that's wrong, okay? This just needs to be cleaned because it's got some tape residue on there. But anything that's wrong, however small you think it might be, okay? Any chips, any scratches, you want to disclose all of that information at the beginning. And yeah, maybe less people will click on your ad and message you. But be honest and be thorough. If there's a wiggle or blade play in any direction, mention that. That doesn't mean nobody's going to buy it. If there's a problem with your knife, it doesn't mean it's not going to sell. I just sold a Hinderer this morning, an XM24. And he wanted to know how the edge was because I didn't do an ad. It was just in a video I did. And I said, yeah, hey, if anybody's interested, I might sell this, right? And so he asked, and there was some very small chips right around in this area of the tip. So I took a couple of close-up pictures, said, hey, I'll sell it to you, but here is a couple of issues. He says, I'll take it anyway, but can we negotiate the price a little bit? How about X instead? I said, that's totally fair. I think that's great. And boom, he sent me the PayPal, and I shipped it out today. He'll get it in a couple of days. Number 2, always post more pictures than you think are necessary. Take pictures from all the angles. While it's open, while it's closed, the centering, anything and everything. Take pictures of it open, both sides. Take good pictures. The other thing is take quality pictures. If it's blurry, nobody's going to buy it. There was a watch I was looking at a year-ish ago, a Seamaster Professional, Diver 300 Omega. The pictures were crap. But I kind of knew the guy, and we were talking, and another buddy knew him and said, dude, it's a great watch. I've seen it. I said, but I can't get him to send me a decent picture. And because of that, I wouldn't buy it. They were blurry. They were just kind of moving when he took the picture. They were crappy lighting. So do yourself a favor and take good, high-quality pictures. As high a quality as you can with your phone. I think this guy was maybe using an old Motorola flip phone, and that's the best he could take. I don't know. I'm not judging. I'm just saying I did not buy the watch strictly because I couldn't tell from the pictures if it was worthwhile or not. The other thing you can do is do video. Do a quick 1-minute video. Boom, you kind of walk around the knife, you talk about it, and then that's great. Post that with some pictures, because some people may not be able to watch a video right then, but they see the pictures, stuff like that. So give enough information. More information is better. Don't put filters on the pictures, natural light, or like I do a lot of them here in my studio here with the LED light. But then I also try to do some outdoor natural light pictures, because sometimes things can look a little different under the LED lights here. So take good quality pictures and post more pictures than what you think are necessary. Number 3, always be responsive. When somebody sends you a message or an email or however you have asked them to contact you in your ad, respond. That's all. Just respond. This one is also for sale if you're interested. Reese Weiland Fatty Slash. And this was the Direware Solo V5 and the Steel Will Nutcracker. This one's not for sale. I mean, I guess it could be, but it's not. Don't post your for sale ad 2 minutes before you're jumping on a conference call, and you will be unavailable. That's not fair to the people. Okay? When you post the ad, be able to respond relatively quickly. Okay? If you post it at 5 o'clock, don't be unavailable until 7, because you're going to have 100 people that want it, maybe, or maybe you'll have none. But be available and responsive, and respond quickly as you can. And always just respond. Talk to them, answer their questions. They're buying something. They're spending hard-earned money. It may be, they're spending $25 on a Kubi. It could be that they're spending $1,000 on a custom. $20 to them might be a lot. $1,000 to you might be nothing. So just respond and give them the information that they're asking. Number 4, always discuss shipping. This is the Midgard's Messer Bomber. Always talk about shipping. List shipping in your ad. Hey, I'm including free shipping, USPS priority. That's the most common thing that we use to ship. A lot of people hate the USPS, and I'm not going to get into that here. My rule of thumb, and I've done some videos on shipping, so I will link to those down below if you're interested in how to ship, how to box things up properly, safely, and whatnot. I've done videos on that because I think it's an important topic. Because I still, to this day, get thousands of dollars of knives sent to me in a bag. So there is a right way and a wrong way to ship things. But discuss that with the buyer. Are you going to ship it USPS priority? Is it going to be insured? Is it not going to be insured? Are you charging for insurance? Are you charging for shipping? Be clear. Okay? I generally don't charge for shipping. I say, hey, this item is X dollars, including shipping. And usually that shipping, and I do put that in there, is USPS priority in the continental United States. I have shipped all over the world, and I have no problem shipping all over the world. Okay? You just need to tell them, hey, I'm going to ship for free in the US, and if you're outside the US, I'm going to charge you shipping, actual shipping. That's how I do it, and it has worked perfectly fine. Okay? You just need to discuss the shipping. Number 5. The deal's not done until both parties are happy. So it's not over just because you got PayPal and you sent a tracking number. That doesn't cut it for me personally. And this, we're going to have there's going to be some contention here. Some sellers are going to be like, no, I give a tracking number and it's a done deal. I spend the money and I will ignore the buyer after that. Yes, I have talked to people, and that's what they do. Okay? I don't do that. I have a reputation in the knife community that I think is pretty decent. I will continue to talk to you. I usually track the shipments, and I am reaching out to the buyer earlier in the day and said, hey, your knife was just delivered. I just want to make sure you got it. And then they reach back out and say, I'm not home, but my wife got it. Yeah, the box is there. I'll check it out tonight. Okay, cool. Let me know what you think. I want to make sure you're happy. That's how I do it. And then they check in with me and say, yep, I got it. Here's a picture. It's awesome. Thank you very much. Or, hey, I'm not really, you didn't tell me this. I'm human. I may not have noticed something. Happened once with an automatic knife. Oh, this is messed up. This is not right. I said, okay, you want to send it back to me? Or what do you want? Well, give me $30 because I'm going to ship it into the maker and they're going to fix it. Okay. And I PayPal back $30 or $20 or whatever it was that we agreed on at that point. And then it was fine with that. He got it back. He was happy. Everybody was good. So discuss the shipping. And that was number 4. Number 5, rambling. Didn't look at my notes. It's not done until the buyer is happy. Check in with them as a seller. I check in with the buyer sometimes before the buyer can check in with me. Okay? And this is the Old Dominion Knife Works EDC Cleaver. And this is also for sale. Okay? If anybody's interested. And number 6, because you get a bonus, and I didn't have a knife to flick out. Oh, I do. Number 6, always be polite and professional. Okay? That goes back to the communication. That goes to taking pictures. It goes to answering questions. Always just be polite and professional. You don't need to like the person to be polite and professional. I talk about this at my day job all the time. There's people I may not like in my industry that I have to work with, but they won't know that necessarily because I'm polite and professional every time I deal with them. So be polite and professional every time you deal with selling or buying. If you're looking to buy something, be polite. Don't blame the person for not getting back to you. Don't just, in general, guys, be polite and professional. And it goes so far when you are doing that. You get so much more bang for your buck when you are polite and professional in life. So there you go, guys. The 5 things I've learned about selling knives on the secondary market. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have yourselves a fantastic day. Come back tomorrow because there's a lot more in store. Thanks, guys.